last day of February.
Yay.
Yay! Here with my buddy Steve, the professor. He's working on one of the cooler bikes that I've seen in a long time. This is a Kawasaki KR250. Kawi calls it the Tandem Twin. As you can not see on this side.
because
the side cover's missing. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I saw it on this side. I just assumed it was there. Here we go. KR250 Tandem Twin. In the world of 80s 250cc twins, we see a lot of NSR 250s. We see a lot of TZR 250s. We almost never see these.
This is the first one of these I've ever seen.
There you go.
I mean, I've seen the parallel twin. I've never seen the tandem.
The tandem, yeah. And they call it the tandem. Just, I mean, is there a term for just basically, as you probably saw when Steve was doing that with his hands, inline? Yeah, inline twin.
You can tell it's a disc valve motor, and both the carbs are on the same side, and one's in front of the other.
Yeah. So pretty nifty.
Kind of a neat setup. Everything's easy to get to.
Neat setup, but wouldn't that also mean that the rear cylinder gets a little more heat going through? It's like just less
water cooled.
Well, sure, but even then it's going to get you don't think so?
No,
just enough flow.
It's fine.
Fair enough. All right. Well, so this is a very cool bike for a variety of reasons. Steve has been working on it, got it running great. Ollie took it for a test ride, and I think the only issue when he came back from the test ride was that the fuel gauge wasn't working properly. Womp womp. So what did you do, sir, today?
Well, I went ahead and I was looking inside, and no matter how hard I pulled up on the float, it's got a big old long float arm in there. It just I couldn't get the gauge to move. And I'm like, okay, well, is it disconnected? No. Okay, drain the tank, flip it over, pull the thing out. I'm like, oh, there's a vent tube that comes from right here, goes up the back of the tank, and goes right across the middle. And I guess the last person...
like right across the middle on the bottom of the tank or on the top?
Kind of right about this height.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
And it just goes up there and it goes up to the cap. But it's it's a solid line, and it's right there in the way of the float arm. So the last person to put it in just put the float arm in, and bolted everything up. Well, it was underneath that tube, so it wouldn't even move.
Got it.
So now I've got it on top.
Okay.
And put it back in there, and it's like, pull up on it. There's a gauge.
It actually registers. There you go. Brilliant.
So we're there.
Okay. Well, hey, that's why we call him the
needed.
professor. No parts needed. Yeah, that's always good news.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we call him the professor. This bike, like I said, really cool. Just A, from the rarity. B, if you're a child of the 80s like I am, this, very appealing. I just think that style is great.
That taillight.
Yeah.
Gotta have that taillight.
I mean, come on.
That's just too cool.
Yeah. Like a little rocket ship. If you come over on this side, so thank you. So obviously you see the exhaust there. Steve mentioned the setup with the inline carbs on the same side. But then also as you make your way up front, you've got the upgraded Brembo calipers there on the brakes.
He's got a lot of upgraded goodies on there.
Yeah, there's some special. Actually, tell you what, make your way on this side, Riff, if you don't mind.
Let me get out.
Check out this, the adjustment for the damping.
Yep, and then here's the preload up here.
That's nuts.
Because the shock's underneath. It's just in a weird place.
That's so cool, yeah. Pingle petcock, some carbon fiber goodies here and there. Aftermarket seat. Is there anything else that...
I mean, shades of Ninja. Look at the rear axle. Eccentric adjuster.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
It's just
That's cool.
All the things from the 80s. It's got them all.
Yeah. Such a cool bike. 10,000 kilometers on it.
The same steering damper that came on every Kawasaki ever.
Well, and then over here we've got the warning lights. Obviously, it's a Japanese spec bike. Would this be the speed? Do you think this is a speed warning light? Do you know?
I can't read that.
Okay. What, you don't read Japanese? Come on. No, it's.
I mean, isn't that Braille? Wait.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll have to try to figure out what that is. It's high potential. That's one of the. A lot of the bikes in the Japanese market came with a warning light that would light up red when you were speeding. I'm
pretty sure that Ollie got it over that limit even on the alley here.
It's entirely possible. Well, and then okay, Steve, what is this thing? Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, okay. OSR, open source replica CDI.
Oh, this is.
What's the story with this?
They're custom CDIs that I read up on them because I'm going, oh, what is this?
Yeah. Here, if you come on this side.
Turns out it was an open source thing. There's two. There's one on each side.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
But the
I didn't notice that earlier. That's cool.
The deal on that is it was an open source design that some guy in Japan did.
Cool.
And he went ahead and had little custom PC boards made. And he made those, and then he also had, since he wanted to mount them in the stock location, he had custom back cases made that were a replica of the original CDI cases, so it would bolt up in the stock positions. You've got switches on them for 2 different maps, ignition maps.
That is really impressive.
So it's just like, okay, somebody spent some time.
Yeah. So some time, spent some money, probably lost money.
And I'll tell you, on the number 1 position, it runs pretty good.
Yeah.
On the 0 position, it pulls really hard on top, but it won't idle.
Oh, interesting.
So it's just like, okay, I'll keep it on number 1.
There you go. Keep it on 1 until you get on the racetrack and then you flip it.
Yeah, anytime you're going to be constantly.
Yeah, whomping on it.
But then
well, there you go.
We'll have to see what that does.
Well, so here you go. Again, a Kawasaki KR250. It's just a really rare bike. We have, Steve's worked on pretty much everything, and this is the first time he's seen one, let alone worked on one. Same thing for me. I've seen KR1s. I've never seen a KR250 in person.
I gotta say, that's the first mantra I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
working on that.
Yeah, there you go. The Moda. Yeah.
There's the first Valeria. I've never seen one of those either.
I'll tell you what.
Get a lot of those
Iconic brings you some firsts. Yeah, there you go. Well, hey, thank you. We kept him a little late here. You can probably tell everyone already left. So thank you. You have a good night.
I'll give you back.
Let's take the mic back, and we'll see you tomorrow, sir. Thank you very much.